Hi there, little one. It's me, Little Lamb. Tonight, I want to tell you a very special story. It's the very first story in the whole Bible, a story about how God made the world and how He made people to be close to Him. So snuggle in, get cozy, and let's begin with the story of Adam and Eve.
In the very beginning, there was nothing but darkness. No people, no animals, no sun or stars. Just stillness. But God was there, and with just His voice, He made everything. God said, "Let there be light." And there was light, bright and golden like the morning sun. Then He made the sky, the land, and the seas. Trees and flowers grew, rivers flowed, and mountains rose up high. God placed the moon and stars in the sky to light the night. He made birds to fly in the air and fish to swim in the sea. Then came animals of all kinds, elephants, lions, butterflies, and even little frogs. But God wasn't done. He wanted someone to care for the world and enjoy it. So, from the dust of the ground, He made a man. His name was Adam. God breathed life into him, and Adam opened his eyes. God made a beautiful garden called Eden. It was full of trees, flowers, and sweet-smelling fruit. There were gentle rivers, peaceful animals, and soft, grassy places to walk and rest. This was Adam's home. But God saw that Adam was lonely. So while Adam was sleeping, God made a woman, Eve. When Adam saw her, he was full of joy. Now they were two, and they weren't alone anymore. Adam and Eve walked with God in the garden. They talked with Him and felt His love. God told them they could eat from any tree in the garden, except one. It was called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God said not to eat from it. One day, a sneaky serpent came into the garden. It whispered to Eve, "Did God really say you can't eat that fruit?" The serpent tricked her, saying, "If you eat it, you'll be like God." Eve looked at the fruit. It seemed good, so she took a bite. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate too. In that moment, something changed. They felt sad inside. They knew they had disobeyed God. Then a quiet light filled the garden. God's presence was gentle, but the garden felt different. His heart was heavy with sorrow. Adam and Eve had disobeyed God, and the world would never be the same. They couldn't stay in the garden anymore, but God never stopped loving them. Even when they made a mistake, He still cared for them and gently led them into the world He had made. Adam and Eve started a new life together, and they had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Life outside the garden was harder, a reminder of the choice they had made. But even then, God was still with them. And from the very beginning, God had a plan. One day, someone very special would come to make everything right again. His name was Jesus.
Wasn't that a beautiful story? Even when Adam and Eve made a mistake, God still loved them. And guess what? He loves you just the same, no matter what. God has always had a plan to bring us close to Him, and His love is still with us. even while we sleep. Before you go to bed, let's say our prayers. Dear God, thank you for making the whole world so full of beauty and light. Thank you for loving Adam and Eve and for loving me too. Help me to walk with you, listen to you, and always remember that you are near. Even when I close my eyes to sleep, I know you are watching over me. Amen.